Do 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 do. So long. I've been looking too hard. I've been waiting too long. Sometimes I don't know what I will find. I only know it's a matter of time. When you love someone, oh yeah, when you really love someone, it feels so right, so raw, so warm and true. I need to know if you feel it too. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't you tell me if I'm coming on too strong? This heart of mine has been hurt before. This time I wanna be sure. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you, for a love that will survive. Woo! I was having 1980s flashback. Woo! Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. I just had to sing that song. It's been on my mind all day. It's from 1981. It's Foreigner. And I have to tell you a sweet story about that song, okay? So, like, my first girlfriend that I had was when I was 14 years old. I was in eighth grade. And I don't want to give her name out publicly because actually she ended up becoming a model. So I can't tell you who she is. But there was a beautiful girl. I'll just call her Carolyn. Let's just make up a name. Okay, so I'm going to call her Carolyn. And Carolyn and I met. One day we were in the cafeteria. And she just came over and sat down near me. And I just started staring at her because I thought, oh, she's kind of cute, you know. And she's looking at me. I'm just looking at her like the whole lunch. We just looked at it. So I just like slid my chair over and I was like, hey, what's going on? She's like, hey. And I said, isn't your mom like one of the sub teachers here? Because her mom, I had her mom in my history class as one of my teachers. She said, oh, yeah. She said, I wish people didn't know. I'm trying not to let anybody know. Because she like, you know, when you're like that age, to have your mom being teaching at the school you go to, it's like kind of embarrassing, you know? I mean, I don't think it is now, but back then it was a big deal. So anyway, so we just started talking. And then the next day I saw her at the cafeteria again. I sat with her. And then you know how teenage romances are. So that day after school, I'm walking through the hallway and one of her friends comes up to me and she said, hey, Bob, Carolyn really likes you. You know, and if you asked her out to the dance this week, I bet she'd go because we had a dance coming up on Friday night. I said, you think she'd go with me? She said, yeah. So I saw her the next day at school and I said, you do anything on Friday? She said, no. I said, well, you know, there's a dance. We're having a dance here at the school. And she said, yeah. I said, well, let's go together. She said, okay. So we went to the dance. And this was the first song we danced to, the one I was just singing. Now, I didn't do the song justice, but go look it up. Foreigner, Waiting for a Girl Like You. And that song was the first slow dance I ever danced with a girl that I was crazy about. And she and I, by the end of that song, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's just put it that way. And anyways, it's kind of interesting because that song was really big on the radio back in the day. And every time it came on, it reminded me, you know, I was like thinking, oh, you know, and you know, when you're a teenager, it's hard because you can't always just see people when you want, you know. So we'd be calling each other on the phone all hours of the day. And her father was a big military, like an admiral guy. And he was like, who's this Bob calling the house, you know? So I had to meet her mom and dad. And I mean, I knew her mom, and you know, but I had to meet her dad. Anyways, it was really cool. She's like my first like girlfriend. Didn't last very long because she ended up moving away to California. Her dad got restationed to command a naval air base or something. But anyways, yeah, so that's just a little bit of Psychic Bob history because y'all are always asking about my life. And you said, tell us more about your life. So that was my first romantic song and my first dance with a girl that I dated. So that's why I love that song. It always brings back a great memory, you know. Oh, I can't see you guys. Well, we got a lot of people here. I see Stojance is here. Yay, Bela Claire is here. Ian is here. Ian says, I hated school dances because I was so jealous of all the girls dancing with the cute boys. I wanted to be the girl. Oh, Ian, that's heartbreaking. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Ben. Thank you for your donation. Listen, I'm not doing messages right now. You're going to have to wait. Please, I need to tell everybody, do not donate money for messages until we do messages because I'm not open yet. And I have some announcements I've got to get through. Someone give a shout. Thank you, Ben. I will come back to you, though, okay? Ghostly Girl's here. Hey, Ghostly Girl. Ben Wilson, again, thank you for your donation. I will come back to you. You will never be my king. Hey, good to see you. Kate Pigeon is here. Kate Pigeon loved dances. I love dancing. When I was in high school, I went to all the dances. And I was not like a particularly popular guy, but I always ended up with a really cool chick to dance with. I don't know, it just happened. I had good luck like that. Yay, Don Chance is here. Gav Hines is here. Yay, Robert Stevens is here. Gene Kennedy's here. Colleen Radabas here. Stephen Jimenez is here. Christian Drew 1313 here. She says, I have those Journey albums. Yeah, Journey was really the thing back in the day. And I swear, I don't think the music today has anything that matches Journey. If it does, I'd like to hear about it, you know. Mary Cubulus says, I was too shy for school dances. Well, you know what, Mary? I was kind of shy too, but I just made myself do it. I kind of felt like I had to connect to the world. And somehow at dances, it always happened. I'd meet people. I don't know. I just did it. And I like to dance, you know. You know, it's interesting. I found that my birth father loved to dance as well. And my mother, when I first met my birth mother, which is a whole story, which I'll save for a future video, but she said to me, one thing she said, you know, your father, when he and I were dating, he always took me dancing. I said, what? See, because I didn't know my father. He died shortly after I was born, so I never knew him. But yeah, my father loved to go dancing. Isn't that funny how things are genetic? You know, like I love dancing. I didn't grow up in a household that promoted anything musical or artistic or dancing. But there you go, you know. Yay, the Axum's here. Elohim Ta is here. Sonia Testerman's here. Thank you so much. I'm doing better, Sonia. Thank you. For those of you who didn't know, hey, there's Madison Cura's here. Yay! Madison, so excited to be here, fam. Hi, Bob. Miss you. Still on cloud nine from our session. Seriously. Oh, Madison, bless you. Thank you. I'm so honored you took the time to have a private session with me. It's a real honor that you're here. Thank you. Your support means the world, you know. Love and Life says you should host a Wiccan gala for the tubies. Hey, that'd be really cool. Get a big hotel, have DJ. You know what? I'm gonna think about that. That might be something to do. B. LeClaire says Journey was my first concert. Wait, oops, I just lost it. Journey was my first concert. I was 16. Saw our concerts across the border in Detroit. Detroit was Rock City. Do you remember Kiss? Kiss used to call Detroit. They said Detroit Rock City. I think they had a song about that. That is so cool, Bernadette. I love that. I didn't know you were that old. I thought you were way younger than me. Anyways, well, of course, Journey went on for a long time, so maybe you are way, way younger. But anyways, Journey was really big in the 80s. I mean, it was like everybody had Journey cranking in their car. In fact, you know, I've been watching Cobra Kai. Any Cobra Kai fans out here? And they occasionally have Cobra Kai in the show. They have Journey songs. In the very first episode, they've got Head Games by Foreigner. Actually, not Journey's, Foreigner, actually. But they play both Journey and Foreigner throughout the series. But they play a lot of 80s hits because, you know, like Johnny Lawrence's character, you know, he's like, you know, still living in the 80s. And like, whenever I see that show, I'm like, I so relate to that. Like, if I had a 1984 Pontiac, I'd still be driving that. I'd still be cranking 80s music, you know, I'm telling you. Well, this is so cool. Well, anyways, let you guys know, if you didn't see, I put out a video earlier today where I went to brunch. I took you guys out to Sunday brunch. So if you didn't see that when you're done with this tonight, go see the one right before that. And anyways, it was really cool. Thank you for all of you who put such nice comments on and support and thumbs up. You know, guys, I'm just going to say, I'm trying to avoid saying anything to get censored here, but I'm very, very, very concerned of what is happening in the United States right now. I just heard that Parler, which is a site I was actually going to open an account on, has been shut down by Google and Apple and Amazon. They got together and formed a coup to push Parler off of their web stores. You cannot download the app at the stores anymore because they challenged Parler and said, Parler said, we allow free speech on our site. And all the other tech giants said, well, we don't approve of that. We'll just push you out. Parler is in a really bad place. I don't know if any of you use Parler, but go over and subscribe to Parler. I'm going to set up an account there just because we can never have enough secure backups. But Parler needs some support right now. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say. But I'm so glad you guys are here. And, we are going to do some readings tonight. And by the way, I know you all always ask about my jewelry. So let's get that out of the way. Okay. So if you saw my video earlier today, you saw my new charm. This is a new charm I'm wearing. It's a little Book of Shadows charm that I've made. Isn't that cool? And it says Wicca. I painted that on. It was a little blank book. I'm going to start putting little spells in. This is actually an actual book with paper sheets in it that you can open and write on. So isn't that cool? So anyways, this is my new pendant. And you can see more about that today over on my previous video, right before this one. Okay. Isn't that cool, Tina? Yeah, it's a magic book, The Andromeda says, I saw the video at Lamb Chop. Oh, you know what? I think Lamb Chop's sleeping right now. We may have him on before the show's over. And then today I'm wearing my Spiritualist National Union pen, which many of you have seen. And then I have a vintage brooch from the 1930s on. It's hard to see here because I can't take it off and show you closer, but it's made of little rhinestones. It's a little what they call a bar brooch. Just a simple straight bar, but I think it's very deco and sleek and elegant. So I got on my bar brooch, my spiritualist pen, and my wonderful Wiccan book, magical book pendant. Justin C. Hey, Justin. Parler is actually spelled Parler. It's actually French. It should be pronounced parlay, but the English, they call it parlor. Okay. Psychic Bob opened an Etsy store. I would if I had time. I don't have time. I would love to have time to make crafts and sell things. I just don't. I don't have time to do anything. Like it took me 3 weeks till I finally got around to making just this one pendant. That's just the way my life is right now. Oh, Christian Druid, it breaks my heart. Christian Druid says, hold on. I got to read this. This is great. It's not great, but it's funny. My dogs ate their lamb chop toy, tore it to shreds. Oh, poor lamb chop. I love it. Sherry Serinsky Young says, that's so creative. Love it. Craft day would be fun. Just saying. I would like to do a craft day if I had time. Right now, I'm maxed out, because it's New Year's. This whole month is pretty much full for readings. I still have a few spots if people want to get on, but you're going to have to be flexible with the times because I'm just getting a lot of calls. And I'm also in the middle of some business negotiations for some other media stuff. That's all I can say. So we'll see what happens, but I would like to have a craft day. I think that would be fun. And Gav Hines says, Bob, we still need a CBS Fight Night video compilation. You know what? I'm telling you, I need to go there like on a Friday night because then all the crazies come out and then film it. I think that would be entertaining. That'd probably get me a lot of views, Well, I'm just glad you guys are here. Oh, Sherry, no, I understand. No pressure. I do think it would be fun, though, Steve Jimenez says, you never said forever could ever be like this. I'm so enjoying Psychic Bob's live stream. Oh, thank you so much. Well, we never say never. We try to roll with it and make everything go here, Anyways, I'm just glad you're here. And we're going to do some meditation so we can open the channel. and then we'll see what the spirit people have for all of us tonight. All right. So I want you guys to get comfortable in your chairs, and we're going to just start. Take your hands off your keyboards and your phones for a few moments. We're going to just settle down, just close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. Just settle down, relax, enter into the silence. Let go all the tensions of the day. And as you follow your breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. Just focus on that little pinpoint of light floating inside of your chest area. That's your soul essence, your spirit light. And I want you to focus on that light. And you realize that you can actually control that light. So right now, just a tiny bit, make it a little bit larger and just a little bit brighter so you can really focus on that light. And if you notice, you can control the size and the brightness. All right, you got the light in focus? We're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to expand that light to fill our whole body instantly from head to toe with glowing spirit light. All right, so watch that light. You got it? All right, we're going to count down. Stay focused on that. 3, got it in sight. 2, focus on that light. 1, blink on. Whew. I always get a head rush. Oh my goodness. Stojans Zelikov, you're the lucky first person tonight. Okay. Stojans writes, hey, Psychic Bob, this week I always feel spirit in my bedroom and it's hard for me to sleep. Do they want to tell me something, and are they negative spirits? Thank you and blessings. No, Stojans, those aren't negative spirits. One of them is a guardian angel that I pick up around you. The name sounds around him like easy, ECL, ECL, EESIEL, SCL or ECL, one of your guardian spirits. And the other one I feel is connected to a family. I think it's a father that's trying to come through to you. So I'm getting yes, I believe it's a father. Fletcher said your father is trying to reach across the spirit just to let you know he's with you and to look after you. So there's no danger, okay? But just talk to them, ask them to talk to you, give them feedback, and you'll connect with them stronger, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Christine Now, $5 donation. Hey, Bob, any love messages, updates for me? You know what I'm getting around you is I definitely am getting a lot of pink light here. That means you're definitely opening to love, and I love that. I want you to try to wear rose quartz crystal because that's going to help you keep in a focused place. When we talk about love, the thing we've got to do is love ourselves first. So if you nurture yourself, that means take a lot of, luxurious bubble baths, wear your favorite clothes, wear rose quartz. You're going to be in a place to draw love. And I feel that February is a powerful month around that for you. What's funny, Christy, now is I keep feeling as if you're going to have like 2 different guys that you're drawing to you. And spirit will lead you in the right way, but just be open to receiving new people. You're going to have a good next month. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Elohim Ta Vargas, $5. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. You did a psychic reading for me on 6 months ago and told me I was an Arcturian ambassador in one of my past lives. What was my Arcturian name? Creel. Kril. Creel was your name. Okay. Yeah. That's what Fletcher said. And I'm hearing the voices talking. You got a lot of people echoing around you. Krill was your name. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Antoine LeVay. Hey, Antoine. Good to see you. Hey, Bob. I was wondering, what does my girlfriend look like? Is she the same or different? It's funny. I think that she's going to look kind of similar to you. You know, sometimes when people are drawn to each other, they end up looking a little bit like each other. I think it's a subconscious thing, but I see a girl. She has kind of blondish red hair, kind of like strawberry blondish, little reddish tint to it, and I think she looks absolutely lovely. Um, I keep getting the letter K around this. I think the name might be like Carrie or Karen. Okay, so I think that this is going to happen for you this year, and just be open to that. Okay, blessings to you. Thank you so much. Yay! I hope that helps. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Apple. Oh, Phil, I already got you. Okay, that's it. All right. Apple Goblin, €5. Thank you, Apple Goblin, for your donation. When will my financial situation improve? Earth Mother blessings. Yeah, it's going to be March, it looks like. I feel that as we get into February, things are moving around you for new opportunities. But it looks like March is really where I'm seeing like the new work and the new opportunities. And I kind of feel like there could come a move, like, you know, as we go into March, connected to new work. So be open to that. It's going to be a good next few months for you. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Ian, $4.99. I have a strong love for Ganesh, Buddha, and eucalyptus candles. Is that normal? Well, in my world, it is. Absolutely. Listen, the thing is, Ian, that Lord Ganesh and Buddha are ultimately all connected. They're divine powers, and the divine manifests in many forms. Eucalyptus is healing. And it's interesting because one of your life themes is a healer life theme. You have interestingly three life themes: communicator, healer, and artist. So all of these make sense to me, and I think that's wonderful. I'd say keep calling on all the great powers. Blessings to you. Dana the Goddess, $5 donation. Thank you, Dana. Hi, Bob. Do you think I will have better luck finding love this year? If so, when? Blessings. Thank you for your donation. I do see improvement around you. I think that April is a significant month around this. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me out there? I hope you can. Am I broadcasting now? Can you guys hear me now? All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Anyways, hold on, guys. I'm trying to get through the messages. I've lost a few of them. I apologize. Um, Nessie Anderson, are you there? Okay. Nessie says, do you have any messages from my guides? Thanks so much. Nessie, I keep hearing somebody named Elizabeth back here that's talking to me. And she keeps saying that she's helping you to connect to your higher self. And I get the sense right now you've been doing a lot of inner work here, to really feel reconnected to your higher self. I think as we go through the next 3 months here, there's a real sense of inspiration around you that's coming connected to that higher self. So I want you to listen to Elizabeth. She's your spirit guide. Well, one of them, you got like 20 or 30, but that's the one who's talking to me today. And she's asking me today, she said, I will teach her how to find her true self, her inner voice again. So let that inner voice reign. That's taking you far, okay? Watch the next 3 months because she said that it's like inspiration. I feel like this could lead to like advancement in career as well. So it seems like financial blessings, but also emotional and psychic blessings as well. Next 3 months, work with Elizabeth. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Are you guys hearing me still? Is anybody okay? You're hearing me? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. All right. You will never be my king, Nicola. Bob, my niece has been harassing and trolling, wishing death on me. I had a vision of the Grim Reaper when thinking of what she said. Tables have turned on her, but she won't bog off. Can you see anything? You know, I got to tell you, Nicola, that niece is a gang stalker. She is actually being paid by the government to do this. You have to just keep your distance. You can't fight her on a material plane, but you can fight her spiritually. And I think it would be worth you to explore doing a binding spell on her. I think you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, look up ritual binding spells, Wiccan binding spells. It's not black magic, but it's defensive magic, and you're allowed to do that. I feel like, you know, in just a few weeks, she's going to back off because I think she's going to realize she doesn't have any real power to come after you ultimately. Your power is greater. Don't give up your power to her. All right. Don't worry. The Grim Reaper is a psychic projection because she has so much hatred. It has no power over you. Do a binding spell. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Madison Cura, $6.99 Canadian. Thank you. Hello, good friend. Any messages from my cosmic team or guides? You know, Madison, I keep hearing somebody talking. Let me see who this is. Oh, okay. My spirit guide Doris is back here, and she wants to say hello to you. And she's asking me to tell you that she said she's helping you to move forward now. And she said, tell Madison that her gifts are opening. And she said she's been around you trying to raise the vibration around your spirit hearing. She said you also have some Pleiadians that are working around you as well. And oh, how interesting. Madison, you may actually physically meet a Pleiadian in the next few months here because they're saying, what Doris says, she said they want to give you signs of the higher powers working with you. And you may actually have a physical, real life encounter where a Pleiadian approaches you on the street. Now, just so you know, the Pleiadians look exactly like us. So they'll look totally human. They're not scary or anything, but you're going to have a connection. And Doris says, just listen, I will guide you. All right. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Aaron Doherty, $5 donation. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Bob. What does Spirit say about how much longer I must be at my job? When is the right next when is the right next opportunity coming? How do I recognize it? Thanks. Doris is back here as well, Aaron, and she's asking me to talk to you about this. And she said that this next month, she said, is it January and February? Like, I think it will actually be before this month. She says, yes, by the end of this month. And you're going to know the opportunity because it's going to be like easy to say yes to the opportunity. She says, don't overanalyze it. This is her word. She says, don't overanalyze it. Just simply say yes when you know that it's what you want. I know that sounds kind of funny just the way I say it, but it's really going to be like that. It's not going to be like, well, should I do this? There'll be no hesitation. You'll be like, this is in alignment with me. They're showing me that they're one of the factors, well, there will be more money connected to it, but they may initially want to do a bilateral transfer. But Doris says, even if they say this, ask them if in 6 months you can get the salary that you want. And she said, you'll get it. So, don't let the money so much be the issue, as much as that you just know that you enjoy the work, okay? But call on Doris. She's helping you with that, okay? And I think it's going to literally be this month by the end of February, okay? Thank you so very much. End of January, excuse me. Blessings to you. Robin Boston, $20 donation. Thank you so much, Robin. Hi, Bob. I've been working very hard, but still nothing so far on voice recorder. Okay, well, Robin, let me just tell you, um, don't let that stress you out, because sometimes when we're trying really hard, we block the energy flow. So I want you to treat it really casually. And so I don't know if you've been working with the recorder in different light settings. Like, have you been working with it in dark rooms as well as daylight? Because I kind of feel like, as you try different environments, you're going to find the one that your frequency just works with. Many times for the spirit people to create an EVP, it's a combination of our energy and theirs, and the atmospheric energy. So what I want you to do is just relax with it. Don't get worried about it. It's funny. I find that I get the best EVPs when I don't really care. I just like, oh, I'll just try this on, see if I get something, and not really particularly motivated. That's when I get it the best. So I don't mean this to sound flippant, but I want you to explore having a laissez-faire attitude. Like, well, we'll just try it. Because sometimes when we get all hyped up and we're like, I got to get this, we block the energy flow in ourselves. And then that prevents the spirit from drawing power from us, because we absorb our own power being so focused. And so the secret to mediumship and to connection is just relax into it. You might want to work on putting yourself in an alpha state even before you do that, and see if that makes a difference as well. So experiment, keep experimenting. I do think you're going to get some results. And I just think it's an issue of figuring out where your frequency lies. I feel like for you that a darker environment would be probably more conducive, at least for now, because I think it's easier for them to pull power from you in a darker environment. Because EVP is a combination of them pulling power from the medium and from the atmosphere. Okay. So I hope that helps a little bit. I thank you so much for being here. And don't give up. You're going to break through. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Kelly, right about $5 donation. Thank you, Kelly. Will my account and finances be okay? I love Alex, but something's up. I'm worried. Kelly, and I have to tell you, I do think you're going to sort this out. I don't think Alex is stealing from you, but I think you're having residual problems from the former boyfriend. I think he had access to stuff and created problems. So that's where I'm seeing the problem come from. Okay. But Alex and you are going to be fine. I told you he's a good guy. Be patient with him. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Stephanie, $5 donation. Oops, I don't see a question. Well, Stephanie, let me just tell you, when I'm walking into your frequency right now, I'm getting flashes of pink and lavender light. This tells me that you have some empathic ability. And I also feel like you're working on some sort of relationship issue now. So I want to tell you, trust how you're feeling, because I feel like right now there's a battle between your heart and your head. And you're like, well, my mind says this, but my heart says this. I want you to go with the heart. That's where your power is right now. Okay. I think that by the end of this month, this will make more sense to you. But I'm getting issue around relationship, and like, should I go forward with a relationship or some sort of conflict there? And I think that just follow your heart on that, because I feel that by the end of this month, you're in a very balanced place in the emotional area, particularly in that love area. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Breezy, $4.99. Oops, I just lost it. Breezy, I'm gonna have to come back to you. I'm sorry. All right. Next one, Christine C. Guys, if I don't get you, please forgive me. Christine C, $5. Any guidance from President Reagan for me? If not, any guidance in general? Let me see. Okay. Hold on. My guide Doris is going to help us with this. Yes. Um, Christine, Ronald Reagan is not able to come through tonight, but Doris is asking me to tell you, she said that he is still working with you. And she said that the words that Doris said, she said, you know what your duty is. And she said, jump into your duty. That's the word they said, jump into your duty. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not getting him through tonight. I can't control it. It's what they're able to do with the energy. But Doris is going to help you to connect with him, Star. I want you to call it Doris Stokes, okay? Thank you so very much. All right, guys, hold on. I know I lost some things here. Oh, gosh. There's so many technical problems I'm having tonight. So bear with me. I can't get back some of you. I just have to say this right now. If I'm going to try to cover everybody, but if I miss your donation, please don't be angry at me. I had somebody send me a hate letter last week, and they're reporting me to YouTube, accusing me of fraud because I didn't do a question for them. And they're trying to have my channel shut down, which I think is really nasty because I'm just going to put the disclaimer. If you donate, thank you. I will try to get a reading to you, but I can't promise it because I'm now in a problem where somebody's trying to come after me legally. And it was just a small donation. It was less than $10. And they're actually getting an attorney to come after me. So I've been dealing with that as well. So, like if you're going to come here and start a legal action against me over a reading, you're not coming to my channel. All right. Tina Rios, $9.99. Any messages from my spirit guides? And do they have any advice? Hold on, Tina. Yes. Doris loves you. She said, I'm with Tina so much. And she wants you to know that she's going to be helping you with your spirit connections. Doris says to tell you, she said, yes, there are many spirits right now. She's talking about your father. And she said that the spirits, okay, you ready for this? She said the spirits are calling him. And Tina, I'm not trying to upset you, but your father may be contemplating an exit point on his spirit chart. He may be thinking about going to the other side, is what they're telling me. And the spirits that are coming around are people that are coming to help you, to prepare you, to help him to prepare. I feel like the next 2 to 3 months here are significant around this. And he will make a decision during that period whether he's going to stay on Earth or cross. And so they're asking me to bring that over to you, that you're going to see an increase in spirit activity because the doorway to the spirit world is very close to him right now. And I think in a sense you understand this message. I hope you understand this. But they're saying to you, it's not assured that he's crossing, but a lot of spirits want him to go over, and he has some relatives that are visiting. Looks like there's a brother in spirit that's one of the spirits that are coming around to connect with him. And so if he starts talking about a brother, or you hear a name of an uncle that you used to know, that'll confirm it. But there are a lot of spirits because the door to the other side's open. He's at an exit point. This will still be 2 to 3 months yet till he makes his choice. And see, this is the thing. When it's time to cross, people make their choices. And he's deciding right now. He's a little bit in limbo, but there are spirits around him. Okay. One of the things, Tina, that I want you to do, though, is I want you to make sure that you keep salt by your bed at night, because I feel like you're getting a lot of orb activity around you. And I have to be honest, I feel like it's a little draining your energy just a little bit. Whenever we have a contact with spirit, it does affect us physically sometimes. So, or well, most always. Not always badly, but over a long enough period without the proper balance of energy and rest, it will affect us. So I want you to make sure you keep salt at your bedside. These are not evil spirits, but they are very curious spirits. A lot of them are just spirits drifting through because the door is open, okay? So anyways, I hope that gives you a little help with all of this. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Elohim Philip Ta Vargas, $5. How do I become Arcturian Krill again in my next life? I've always deeply loved Arcturians. I wish to strike treaties of peace with dark alien races. You know, you won't become the same person, but when you go back to the other side, you can request. You get to meet with your council. So after you die from the physical life, you go to the spirit world. So when you meet with your council, you can ask that your next lifetime be back with the Arcturians, and they'll let you do that. The spirit people don't control us. They will encourage us to take certain courses of action, and they'll suggest certain lifetimes for our growth. But if you feel in your heart you really want to do that and go back, they'll let you do that. Okay. So just know once you cross over, you'll have the option to negotiate that. Okay. I hope that answers that. Good question. Jean Kennedy. Hello, Jean, darling. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Thanks. Hello, Jean. Jean hails all the way from Scotland. And Jean, happy Sunday. Well, it's probably Monday now in Scotland, but it's good to have you here. Listen, Jean, I've got a spirit back here. He gives the name of William or Bill, and he said that he was a landowner. He said, I used to own fields with sheep. And he said, I sold my fields after the war, after World War II. And he said there was like houses and land put on this field. And I get the sense he's telling me this because he's kind of leading you to a new housing situation here. I don't know if you've done a move or been wanting to do a move, but he keeps talking to me about the months of March and April around this. So I think that this Billy, William, well, he goes by Billy, he said, Billy, he said, I'm going to get her into a house on one of my former properties. All right. And I think this will be a beautiful place. It looks kind of suburban, but the plots are large around it. So, anyways, I hope that gives a little help to you. Listen to Billy. He's working with you on that. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, $10 donation from Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. Should I get a new job? I feel the new boss is taking advantage. Or am I being overly anxious? Thank you, Bob. You're right on about my relationship. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm glad you understand that. Well, listen, I got to tell you, because you have that lavender light, that means you really are an empath. That's a psychic gift. And so I want you to know what you're sensing about your boss is accurate. I think that he wants to get as much out of you as he can for as little as he can pay. And I don't feel, to be honest with you, even after a year, the situation's going to improve. So I think it's time to move on. I think, as I said, once we get to into January, there's a lot more emotional balance. And that's the time you should start applying and doing interviews. So I think you could have a new opportunity by the end of February if you want to move on. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Pink Diamond. Thank you for your donations, guys. Pink Diamond, Australian, $5.99. Thank you, Pink Diamond. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me today? Thanks, Bob. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, what time is it in Australia? I know it's like 2 a.m. or something. Or is it 7 at night? I don't know. I can never keep. I think it's like 12 hours. So it's probably like 9:45 at night there. Well, I'm glad you're here. And let me tell you, Pink Diamond, I keep hearing somebody back here that's talking to me. That gives me the name of Colin. And he said that he's one of your spirit people. He said, my name is Colin. And he said that he was a medium. And he said, yes. I said, I was an English medium, but I traveled to Australia and I also went to New Zealand. And Colin said that he's coming in to help. Oh. 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 Guys, I'm sorry. I just got hit. Feels like I've had a stroke. They hit me with a laser in my head, and it feels like I've got some bleeding or something inside my head. I'm so sorry. This is electronic harassment. The government is trying to destroy my show. This is the worst it's been in a long time. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, guys. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sick. I think I'm gonna have to end the show. I'm so sorry. Something's really wrong. I may have to get some medical help. Guys, I'm sorry. Next week I'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully, for the next messages. I'm sorry. I just I'm really messed up. I can't. Something's really wrong. So I'm gonna go. I apologize for this, guys. Thank you so much for understanding.